Alright guys, we're back. I'm your boy DeAnthony.
What
And
up?
my boy Don here. And we're Break Room Blitz. So before we start, rules on the channel. We're trying to get these likes and these
Trying
subscribers.
to get that up in here. Come on
Right?
now.
So we ain't just saying this for nothing. This is for you.
Yeah.
So if you clicked on this, go ahead and subscribe right now because you're gonna enjoy yourself. I'm letting you know. Right. This is gonna be a fun ride, okay? So go ahead and hit that subscription button. Go ahead and comment if it make you think or you disagree. Don't just be trying to dislike and then bone out. Be a man about yours. Be a man about yours, homie. And
It's aggressive.
hey, this is we the real deal up in here. Okay? Tired of these people not subscribing.
Yeah.
We want to see you guys, for real. We want to hear from you guys.
Just give a like, give a watch,
Right. So we went to go see Instant Family.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, check a look who's in that.
So we got Mark Wahlberg, of course.
Wahlberg.
We got the mom, Rose Bryn. And then we got these kids, Isabella Moner, Gustavo Quiros, and Juliana Gamis.
I just can't get him to say the main people. He always.
Those are the kids. Those are the kids. And then we got Octavia Spencer. Okay, that's it. Now,
Jeez.
basically what this is about, it's about a couple. They find themselves in over their heads when they adopt 3 children.
Oh,
So, let's get into it.
that's it.
3 kids. Yeah, that was it. That was
Damn,
it.
was that that's the real synopsis?
That's IMDb synopsis.
Wow. So how did it do this weekend? Sorry. Never mind. So
We'll
we
get to
saw
that in a
this.
minute. We saw it first of all.
Right.
We'll tell you how it did.
Right, before it came out. So, I just jumped right in when I thought. So, I'm a Mark Wahlberg fan. I'm going to just be honest.
Yeah.
I watch pretty much all his movies.
Yeah.
If he's in it, I'm going to watch it.
What's your favorite Mark Wahlberg movie?
My favorite, I don't know. I can't tell you.
Comedy?
I just like Mark Wahlberg. I don't know.
Just overall.
It definitely ain't Transformers, but I still saw it though.
I'm good on that.
I don't know what my favorite one is, but anyway, I thought because he always, to me, you're gonna get something that's real,
Mm-hmm.
that needs to be told, and has morals.
Yeah.
Even the Daddy's Home, I enjoy those. You didn't like them that much, but
Yeah.
I enjoy those.
Yeah.
It's about family, and that's what this is about. So, and I always wanted to be a foster parent. So the real synopsis, they become foster parents in order to adopt.
Right.
I've always wanted to be a foster parent, so that automatically it hit me. Yeah, I was able to relate. I thought that they were honest about their own movie. They ended up saying stuff like, "Oh, what about the white privilege? The white man trying to save the Latino people."
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know if you were thinking that.
No, that's the first thing I was like, okay, a bunch of white people, they're going to look really good taking in these Hispanic kids. And, overall the movie, I mean, when they showed different families, it was like, okay, black family, a gay family, a Christian family,
Right. And I was wondering if that's what you were going to be thinking. I was going to ask that anyway. But
right as soon as I seen the trailer, it was that.
But as soon as they actually said it, I was like, oh, okay, so they know about themselves.
They called themselves out on it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's that 8 Mile effect.
Right.
You say all the stuff that you're going to say about me.
Right, exactly.
So
just so that we're all aware of it,
Right. So I appreciate it. They even did like one from that the black movie with the big black football player.
Oh, right. Jesus, the one with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Blindside.
Blindside. Never saw that because of that.
I actually saw that not too long ago because I missed it.
I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see the white people coming in to be the savior.
But even in that movie, they even called it out like,
"Oh, really?
You set me up because you wanted me to go and play for your alma mater, school alumni, and all that stuff."
Oh, okay.
It's like, wow.
So they even had a joke about that.
Yeah.
So I appreciated it. It's not that they were trying to look a certain way.
No.
It's just people with just good hearts that actually want to take in a family. And it's important for me because they even gave statistics about how many foster children there are. 500,000. And a lot of the parents are terrible parents. And we got to see terrible parents.
We did. Mm-hmm.
And that's how they are.
Very negligent.
Right. So I appreciated the movie. I thought the story was pretty good. I thought the pacing was good. I thought that the acting was good. Even Mark tried to do some waterworks.
Yeah.
That didn't work too much.
No,
it was just kind of weird.
He kind of does the same thing that he does in some other comedies. That when he's crying, he's just like, You know, he changes the pitch of his voice and his eyes.
Yeah, no tears though.
But it was funny because of that. So
he hasn't got his chops up that much to where he can just cry on a dime. But he did show some emotion about it.
Yeah, it was.
It was really cool because one of the boys, he ended up having to get a father or have a father.
Right.
And that's a pretty big thing. And I didn't really. I mean, I know who my father is, but we weren't close. It wasn't no hugs and all this stuff, kisses goodnight, stuff like that. It wasn't any of that. So when the little boy got that, I was like, you know what? All right. And I try to be that for my son. So I was able to connect with it right away. I don't know if you never really cared about the foster care system, if you would connect with it. But to me, it had a really good message about family, how to get through it. Even though there's tough times, you got to just push through. We're family. And I appreciated that. So if I had to rate it, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 stars. Just because, there's some things in there that I didn't really, appreciate. Like, they killed the black man.
Yeah, jokingly. But, jokes aside.
It's not a spoiler.
Right.
But, because he wasn't even really in it. He was in it like 2 seconds. But killed the black man as soon as we started.
Yeah.
I'm like, golly.
Yeah.
There's another one, but it's more of a spoiler, so I ain't going to say it.
Right.
So 4 out of 5 for me. Would I rewatch it? Maybe. During, I don't know, holidays or something.
Yeah.
It's a good watch for kids.
Yeah, I think it's a really good family movie for kids, just overall. It's kind of like one of those movies where, like, you can take your family to the movies and watch something, and you take something back from it. And that's the one thing that I always rate, like, all my movies is, like, what kind of message it's trying to convey to me and what kind of story it's trying to tell to me. Like, we get a lot of, like, similar movies in a way where it's like two couples coming together, or one guy doesn't have kids but the mom has kids and she has baggage, or vice versa. But this one is just like that story of adoption, kind of like The Blind Side and that kind of thing. But it is its own unique story, so I appreciated that. It's a new story to tell.
Right.
I liked all the acting from all the kids. They were hilarious when they wanted to be, and like they acted up. They were really on point.
The little girl was pretty good.
Yeah, and they were all very, like, they had their own personality for sure.
Now the brother got on my nerves though.
The brother got on my nerves, but like they told him outright, hey, look, the oldest girl, she's been taking care of him, so she's like the mother figure. She may not listen to you because of that. And then the brother, he's like very emotional, and the little girl, she just kind of reckless if she doesn't get her way,
My issue with the brother, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Is that I'm like, does he have autism or something? Because he's the dumbest normal kid I ever seen.
I think he's just clumsy. He's just very clumsy. Just
No, he's dumb.
Well, you know what? He didn't grow up with any parents, so what do you expect?
He had a sister?
Well,
no, he's dumb. He should have had autism
sister,
or something.
A 15-year-old sister is not going to teach you, certain things.
And not to stab yourself in the foot.
Yeah, clumsy.
That's
stupid. Put it down. You didn't think this through.
Stupid.
So
I don't mean to call kids stupid.
But there was like really cool things. The way that they were interacting and everything, I bought it all. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Was it predictable? Actually, no, because I honestly thought, and we'll get into that, the way that it was going to end one way, and I was like, whoa, okay, this is not ending any way that I thought it was going to be. There's actually a lot more involved, some layers. So for that reason, I liked it a little bit more. There was a lot of agendas on the other side of things. They did call it out, and they said, hey, we're a bunch of white folks, we're taking in these minority kids, Hispanic kids, and this was from all the families. They were all saying this. And then the foster agency or whatever, they were just saying like, yes, but look, if you look at it this way, you could call it like how it is, and that's what it is, or you are taking in and you're doing something good, and there was just like, perfect comedic relief parts, when Mark Wahlberg's kind of saying like, why don't we just call him like rescue kids, when you take a dog to a pound,
that's
rescue dog.
Such a guy thing to do.
It is, but that's how you like rationalize it, kind of,
I mean, he was kind of right.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I know it sounds jacked up, but it's just jacked up situation.
It is, but they want to do something good. That's the thing. And anyway, there was a lot of funny parts we'll get into later. I love the movie. I enjoyed myself. The pacing was good. I don't think it lagged up at any parts. I just enjoyed myself. If I had to give it a rating, I'm going to give it a 4.5. because it was almost a near perfect movie to me, except with a couple of agendas. But I just kind of brushed them off to the side because, again, when I'm watching a movie and I'm enjoying myself, I'm not like overthinking it too much, and I'm just like letting it ride. And that's what this movie did for me.
I'm not letting it ride. So that's why I got a 4.0 for me.
So let's see what the critics gave it. So basically,
critics just got it on already?
We got some critics, yeah. So let's see here. Let me go to Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes, we got critics giving it at 76% right now. And we don't have an audience score yet, but everybody wants to see it. Would you recommend to see it, or where are you at?
You know, it depends on, you know, what type of movies you like. If you're just all action, then this is not for you. But if you like something that has morals and, you know, you can take something away from it, you know, either by being a parent. I really don't know what you would take away from it by being a parent, because you can't really... At least I couldn't. Maybe you're the type of parent that, you know, does timeouts.
But you know what? I think even if you're just like, you know, taking your girl to the movies or whatever it is, you know, then I think you should just go see it. I mean, if you got a girlfriend, take your girlfriend, go see it. Right. You know, you're gonna be there. People are growing up, you know, and even if it's just like, I don't know, kids just want to go see a funny movie. I think this is a funny movie overall.
Was it a funny movie?
I think it was a funny movie. It was a funny movie, but it had layers to it. It was serious, and then it had a story to tell, so you got morals.
I think there was some non-serious parts. I don't know if I would say it was funny, though.
Absolutely, yeah. But, I mean, there was perfect comedic relief throughout the movie.
All right, I guess I can go with that. And there was definitely some times where I'm just like, oh, this is kind of cool. You know, like breaking down the house.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, I thought that, I don't know. I didn't grow up with a dad like that. So just imagining, he seemed like a pretty cool dad to me.
Yeah.
And it makes me think that Mark Wahlberg is probably a pretty cool person.
Yeah.
Because all of his movies, well, maybe not all, but like 80% of them have some type of morals to them.
Absolutely, yeah.
He's never just like, I don't know, the sexy player type, or it's always something that's either like a
true story.
Right, true story.
Kind of like Hero, like, what was that, Lone Survivor or Deepwater Horizon.
Right. Good memory on that one.
Yeah.
I like Deepwater Horizon. That's one of my favorite ones from last year.
I love Lone Survivor. It's like one of my favorite movies. But,
that was pretty good,
I mean,
too.
I've seen other like ones like he did with the Jets, Invincible. That was a really good one. You know, football player. Mike Papali.
I don't think I saw that one.
That was a good one. But I mean, he's done a lot of good movies like that. You know.
Yeah, so I can appreciate, you know, what he actually brings to the screen.
Yeah.
And it might not be your thing, but you know, if you just want something that's not always raunchy and always violent and always, you know, vulgar.
Right.
I like his movies. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I did like Daddy's Home 1 and 2.
I wouldn't know that. Not so much.
I just like the message. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I feel you on that for
sure.
Because he still plays that father role, stepfather role.
Right. You know, and trying to love the kids through all the pain and anguish. You know, so I think that's dope. Because that's hard to do. To love strangers, you know?
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Well, that's our review. Let us know what you guys think. Is this the type of movie that you want to see? Mm-hmm. Did it make you want to be a foster parent? Have you ever thought about it?
Yeah.
You know, I've thought about it since I was young. I've always wanted to help people, so that's kind of like my thing.
That's cool.
But it definitely got me back on track of thinking that way now.
Wow.
So let me know what you guys thought. If you think that Mark Wahlberg maybe shouldn't be doing a movie like this. I don't know. Let us know what you guys are thinking. But I would say go see it. You would say go see it.
I highly recommend it, yeah. There's a lot of movies coming out. You know, we got holidays. I think this is one of those family holidays movies. You know, by the time it comes out, hopefully maybe it'll be like on Netflix or something.
Right, it comes out this week with the Fantastic Beasts and
Green Bound or something.
No, that's not. That's.
Well,
anyway, go see it. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're out.
Peace.
Peace. Peace. That's what Martin. Y'all know nothing about that. Oh wait, hold on. We're not off there. We're not off the air yet. Hold on.